parents think I'm a weirdo. I'm a god of war, you a guitar hero. So let's box like Tyson, you'll get punched out.
What's up guys, Shad Juice here. Back at you with another video. Today I was making a video. I was tagged by Chris Miller over at CM Retro Gaming for my top 5 essential NES games. Now what I did is I picked, it's supposed to be essential games that are not Mario or Zelda, so anything but those. So I picked some of my favorite games growing up that I used to play a lot, and I think everybody should own them in their collection. None of them are really rare or anything, when they're kind of some cheap titles you can get. And these are, I think, are essential to the NES collection. And I think they're fun games. So, first up, I picked Paperboy. Now this is definitely one of my favorite games growing up. Even though it'd make you want to smash your controller sometimes, you'd be doing really good. Getting all the papers in the mailboxes, and next thing you know, a tire rolls out. Somebody comes out and chases you with a paper. Anything you think of, a mini tornado would pop up, a kid breakdancing. But you know, it's a fun game, and once you get to the end of the level, you get this little bonus track right here. Then after that, it would show you which houses you hit and which one you missed. And you would go like Monday through Sunday. And every time you missed some, there was less houses you had to do, and once you ran out of houses, the game was over. But that was definitely a classic, one of my favorite NES games. Must have. Essential. Next up, we got another game I used to play a lot, and another one that could get you frustrated. Marble Madness. Now this definitely was one of my favorite games growing up. You take the marble and go down this, they call them little raceways, like these 3D graphics, little puzzle boards. And you control the ball, go down these little hills and ramps, and you can see like right there, got little tiny areas to go through. There'd be obstacles and stuff. You'd fall down holes and the ball would go off the board, but definitely a great game if you're into this kind of stuff. I loved it growing up. I think that's definitely an essential game to have in the collection. Next up, I'm sure everybody knows this game. A good old Rampage. What's better than picking Lizzie the Lizard or George the Ape and just tearing up buildings, knocking down helicopters, eating people in the windows. Me and my dad used to play this game a lot. I loved it, man. It's definitely one of the games I got him to play with me. Good 2-player action. There's a little bit of it on the back right there, man. It's definitely an essential game to have in your NES collection for sure. Next up, we got a game most people probably just overlook, but I had a lot of fun playing this growing up. I actually played it not that long ago. We got Guerrilla War. This is definitely a cheap title, but it's overlooked, man. It's like a over-the-top shoot-'em-up game. You go around, you're supposed to save prisoners and take out the enemies, and you do die a lot on this game, that's for sure. And you can also play 2 players on this. Your small island country is struggling against the cruel domination of an evil dictator. 2 players can join forces as guerrilla fighters to battle the dictator's army, rescue the prisoners, and bring liberation. What sucks, man, is like you keep dying and it'll bring you back to the same spot, but once you get to the end and you fight the boss and you die, boom, you gotta start all over again. I hate that, but that's just the way the game goes. It's a really good game, man. If you haven't, make sure you check out Guerrilla War. I highly recommend that one. And last but not least, I'll pick everybody knows this game, I'm sure, but RC ProAm. This was definitely a game I put a lot of time into growing up. It's like a top-down racing game where you can pick up like stuff and put on the track, oil slicks and stuff. Yeah, man, it was a fun game. I've tried to play it recently, like on the that collection they got on the Xbox One. I can't think of it offhand. The Rare Replay, yeah, the Rare Replay games. But yeah, man, it's you got to learn the tracks because you only see a piece of the track at a time because it's top views from the top. But yeah, man, definitely a classic game, guys. Make sure if you don't have RC ProAm to go pick that up. Definitely. So yeah, that's my top 5 essential games for the NES. Let's see who else I can tag here. I don't know if Nintendo 13 got this one or not. We'll tag him. How about Power Player Paul? And we'll just pick them 2 guys, man. If you want, make this video. If not, it's cool. I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you go check out Chris Miller's channel at CM Retro Gaming. I'll leave a link in the description. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.